Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. David Villa! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter.
Marius Corena looks to get on the end of this. Still goalless. Marius Corena. He's found a way past. Güler gets across to intercept that. Pedri powering forward here. Now it's Villa. Takes the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Knocks it into space, and he cuts out the supply. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Villa clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Guardiola. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Shot at goal! He's got away with one there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Has been indicated.
Crunching tackle. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Bayer Leverkusen, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Bayer Leverkusen head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Judge! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Sticks it away! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's on his way! Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Witsel has been sent off, just to confirm, it was a straight red.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And he's on a charge. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's very neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Mbappe. That's tidy. There they go, hunting in packs. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Decent progress down the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Guardiola. That's a cute ball. Rodriguez. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Oh no, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ferran Torres really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution on the field, number 29.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Ruperez. Can he get it through?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Balda.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he's had a hit! An uncompromising challenge. Deftly away. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski gets into a good position. And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Yamal.
Oh, this is a terrific run. Real chance. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
You don't keep those out. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's picked his way through.
Oh, nice touch.
Oh, cracking ball.
Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Toljan.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Ardagun shot a goal! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bayer Leverkusen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Now it's Villa.
Smoothly does it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Goulet, looking for options for movement.
And he's following up! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Bayer Leverkusen find a position of real strength now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Hangs it. He rises! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. David Villa is onto this. There's no flag. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. And the shot! It's loose now on the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Bayer Leverkusen pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Here we go again. Goulet. Guardiola. And it's Pedri. Mbappe. It's Pedri. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible. And he's had a hit! Superb from Arda Güler! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now there's a fire, and the shot! Goulet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 11, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 9, Messi. Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So what can they make of this? And it's face to face with the keeper. And the shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 21.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make...
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Substitution in progress.
A header! And he couldn't keep it down.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 5.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Goulart coming off. Just listen to this.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Guardiola. And it's Lewandowski. Shot could be on. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! It's a goal kick. The message is clear, none shall pass. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferran Torres. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely spread. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. What a throw in. Out of play for a goal kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayer Leverkusen can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
I'd like to draw your attention.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Goal!